Dear Darcy, I really think you should go for this penguin studies grant. Study some penguins. It'd make you happy. And I haven't seen you smile in like years, because I do smiling for both of us. I want to see you happy. Oh, Bingley. It's tolerable, but not handsome enough to tempt me. Yes, it's a terrible thing to have one's own PhD student caught in the ice in the Antarctic. But we have no funding, and Mr. Bingley, the head of the grant board, is on this ship, so we must send Jane on it post-haste. Professor Bennet, aren't we putting Jane in needless danger? As her favourite PhD student, I would beg you to reconsider. Lizzie, don't be so dramatic. You're not my favourite PhD student. Lydia is. And I'm the head of the Penguin department here at Longbourn University, so I'm afraid my word is law. Besides, how is that paper going? You know, the one that you're co-authoring with Mr. Collins. Professor, I thought I told you, I'm not co-authoring that paper with Mr. Collins. I couldn't work with him. Charlotte Lucas is working on that one. I'm doing independent research until I find a partner of my own choosing. Anyway, if you want to make sure Jane's safe, just go on the ship with her. God knows you could use the funding too. By Collins and Lucas. Of course, this paper never would have been possible without the scholarships secured for us by the esteemed Professor Catherine de Bourgh. Hello, Lizzie. So I guess we're stuck on this icebound ship together then, along with Bingley and Darcy. Who, I think, likes you? I can't tell. He's not good at words. No, he's not, but I am, and I definitely like you, Jane. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. While we've been on board this ship together, Bingley and I have gotten engaged, and we're writing a paper together. Unless something terrible happens which ruins our school's reputation and drags my name through the mud by extension. But what are the odds of that? Hey, Lizzie. I hear you want to research penguins. You should know that I'm actually the hottest penguin researcher at this university. By hottest, I mean the best. And also the hottest. Professor Darcy likes to think that he is, but that paper that he authored a few years ago, that was actually my idea. Obviously, I didn't pursue the matter because, well, we were friends and I didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but it's only because I was so generous that he's even still at this university. Bingley, I love you, but I'm sorry, you cannot date Jane. She's applying for a scholarship from your institution. It is, by its very nature, a conflict of interest. Gosh, Darcy, you're right. I must break up with her at once. Or not give her the scholarship? No. This is the right thing to do. Thank you for reminding me of my ethics. Besides, look at the university she comes from. Do you really want to get mixed up in that? Darcy, what the hell? Jane and Bingley are going to be stuck on this ship together for weeks. It's going to be horrible for both of them and also for me. And probably you, but I don't really care about that right now. Wait, Wickham. I should probably warn Lizzie about Wickham before she does something ridiculous like co-author a paper with him. Right, how does this sound? Dear Lizzie, I'm sorry that I insulted your university background and implied that your research was banal and derivative. By the way, don't work with Wickham. He stole 50 penguin fecal samples from me back when he was my lab assistant, and I hate his guts. Signed, Darcy. You could try grovelling a little bit more. Lizzie, there was a note outside our cabin. I think it might be from Darcy. Should I read it or just set it on fire? This is a terrible apology letter. Jane, bring me a pen. I'm going to write back to him. Lizzie, Jane, Mr. Wickham let me add my name as a co-author on his paper on penguin guano. So now I am in connection with the hottest penguin researcher in this continent. Lydia, how did you even get on this ship? You barely passed your comps. Lizzie, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is, I talked sense to Lydia, and she's not going to write a paper with Mr. Wickham, the man who steals penguin guano. The bad news is, she's still going out with him. Good God, Darcy. Is everyone on the ship dating each other except us? Not the way I meant that. Jane, I can see now that I was wrong to break up with you. I've given my position on the scholarship committee to Darcy, and he still thinks you should have it. So, now that we can, would you like to go out with me? I must say you apologize a lot better than your friend Darcy. And I think he was the one who talked you into breaking up anyway, so sure. I suppose really that means once we're back ashore and the ice has released us. Although, we could go for a stroll through the penguin colony. Do you think they like music? Must allow me to tell you how fervently I love and admire you. No, that doesn't sound right. You must allow me to tell you how much I want to research penguins with you. That's not better. Oh, what am I doing?